Hi everyone, welcome to the next video in this Europa series by Rita Berman. Now we have our little Vespa, I think it is, I guess. Let's move the book a little bit with our lemons falling off the back. It's rather a fun picture. Oops, hang on. There we go. And yeah. So let's get started. I'm having a look at our wheels. I think I'll grab my black and just do a little something here. So I'm thinking of tyres in black, so we'll just start there. Now they do have a line around as if here, as if there's some shine, but I'm not sure that tyres are normally that shiny. You know, they're quite matte, sort of. I guess if you, they do sometimes put stuff on them to make them look shinier, but a normal tyre wouldn't be. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to colour it in. Now this one, I think this is the shine, so I need to colour in the whole of this bit. I was a little bit confused by that, but I think that is the way it is. I hope everyone's doing well today. It's Monday morning, me colouring this. It's probably not, it won't be Monday when you're watching this, that's for sure. Monday is planner day. But yeah, it's Monday morning for me. It's been, I'm going to do, yeah, the little bits on the ends of the handlebar with this too, because it'd be a sort of black rubber, I think. I can do them a little bit darker at the bottom than the top. There we go. And now I'm going to grab a silvery colour. I also think the Paynes grey is quite good for this. Whoops. And I'm thinking the centre of each wheel. I'm just going to try and make it a bit darker in the on the edge and a bit lighter in the middle, making it look a bit silvery. And then these bits here can leave a little white bit at the top like shine. I think that's probably it. I'm not sure. Actually, I might do the edge of these lights, leave a silvery bit there to look like shine, and the same here, like that. Okay, now the Vespa itself I quite like in a sort of aquamarine type shade. We have a teal green and a teal green light, which I think are pretty good actually. I've just got to find them. There's the teal green and the light. Okay, I'm going to start with the teal green light, and then I will use the teal if I need a darker shade. It might be okay on its own. I just think this is a really nice shade for a bike. Now there are, Vespas don't normally come in this colour. They're normally a lemon yellow, but a very pale muted yellow, or a muted blue, I think. But why not? They can come in any colour. I just think this is a nice colour. And we've obviously got our lemons. Now they, so I wouldn't want yellow and yellow. And you know how I feel if you've watched me much before about colouring in yellow. It's frightening. So, oh, sorry, my screensaver was about to come on my tablet. I'm leaving it on so I can check for messages from my boys. But they're all in classes this morning, so they should be fine. But I like to just be here for them in case. They sometimes send me little messages like, oh, it's really boring, or my teacher's just saying the weirdest thing, or I need to remember to do X for homework, can you put a note on my desk, things like that. I'm just colouring some areas a little bit darker, you can see. So I'm thinking the bottom might be darker. I've gone out of the lines. I'm just here. I'm just going to erase that. It's quite difficult to erase castles because they're so vibrant. you know, it's sort of it's nice having a vibrant pencil, but obviously there are disadvantages in that you can't erase it. I'm thinking that this bit is going to be raised, so it might be lighter. So we might find there's a bit, put a bit more intense colour around it, like that. It's coming along. And I'm thinking these bits of the wheels, I want them to be the same colour as the bike, but I'm going to leave a lightish bit top and bottom so it looks a bit like there's some shine on it. I'm not going to say it on this one. Yes, you would if I'd done it properly on the bottom. Hang on. There we go. Sorry. I'm sorry. Right. And then leave that for now. I may come back and put some teal in there. I may, yeah, I'll have a think. I'm going to do my box next. Start with a pale colour. The raw umber is our palest brown. I'm going to start with that. Oops. And put it all over the box, including inside on all the shadowy bits. And then see how it looks. I'm thinking about the direction I'm colouring in, because the wood grain would run this way. But on this side it would run this way. Ooh, bang, that's my arm, it's fine, doesn't hurt. Now we need some darker, for these darker areas. What should we use? I might use the walnut brown. There it is. I'm going to sharpen it because we've got to get into those little gaps. Here it is. So in here, now excuse me, take notice of what Rita's done where she's put dots here, so I'm going to do that a bit darker. Same with this bit, look where there's dots here and here. And I'm thinking I might just put a few lines across these bits, and maybe these, make these darker. You might want to do these in black, but I think they'll look just as good in brown, and it saves the lazy me getting another pencil out. We've already got the black out though, to be fair. Anyway, right, lemons. Oh, sorry, just blow my nose, wipe my nose. Now we've got two shades of lemon. We've got a light and a normal regular. I'm just trying to see what I've got here. There's my regular lemon. I'm going to find the light one. I'm struggling to find it. Primrose. There it is. So I think I'm going to do my lemons in the lemon yellow light first, and then see if I need to add some dark. Now I need to be very careful with my yellow that I don't burnish it down into the paper too hard, and then I won't be able to add any more layers. That is the mistake I always make with yellow, which is why I'm scared of it. So I'm just going to try and put down a reasonably light couple of layers. It's difficult because it's not showing up, so I want to push down hard, and I mustn't, or else I won't be able to add my next layer of colour. I do have a video of colouring a more realistic looking lemon from one of Johanna Basford's books. Had a lemon sort of in it, a couple of lemons actually. Try to think. Was it Worlds of Wonder? I think so. This is the lemon yellow. I'm going to do the outsides. So I'm thinking, let's start with this one, that the outside is going to be a bit darker and a bit lighter towards the middle. like that. Oh, my son sent me a message. He says he needs to update his laptop and get Steam working on it. Now, Steam is a games thing. Not sure why he needs that. Anyways. But, oh, maybe it's to run his own game. That he's writing a game. But somehow, I doubt it. So I'm trying to leave, that one looks really round like it's an orange. Do you think it's an orange? You could do it orange if you think it's an orange, but it's the only one that looks that shape. So that would be a little odd. You could probably do this one as an orange and this one and this one. But I'm going to do them all as lemons. It brings back memories of being in Spain and driving through a lemon grove. There were lemon trees either side of the road. We had the windows open. We had no air conditioning in the car that we'd hired. And the smell, oh, it was divine. Right, cadmium green. To imagine the just sweetest smell of, I can't find it, the sweetest lemony smell. Oh, cadmium green. It was just divine. I'd never, so nice. I don't even know where we were driving. I think we went to might have gone to a sort of religious type place on top of a hill. I'm not being very specific, am I? I can't remember what sort of place it was, but it had really nice views. Now background. Oh, we need to do the lights on the vehicle. I thought we could do them yellow. This is the cadmium yellow, just because if we left them off, they wouldn't show up. So there we go. The lemon yellow might have looked better, but now I need to think about a background. I was thinking about whether to do it pink, because we haven't used a pink for a background before, and it would be a bit different. And of course, it wouldn't look right because, you know. But let's do it. This is the opera rose. I'm going to use that for the background. You know, it wouldn't be pink, but it doesn't matter. It might be grey because we're on a road, or blue in front of the sky, but we've got a lot of blue and I don't want grey. It's just a bit. It can work well for a background, but I don't want it for this one. This is what I'm doing. I think it's going to look quite pretty. I hope so. Anyway, I think it will sort of help I think it will match and help them to stand out a bit. But you have to think about that with the background. Sometimes I see pictures with really amazing backgrounds, but you can't actually see what the foreground was. It completely takes from the picture. And if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. But for me, aren't we trying to enhance the picture that's drawn? But, you know, everyone's different in their opinion. And, you know, if I could draw some amazing background, then, you know, maybe I would. But I can't, so, you know, I just do my best with some bit of colour. And I always try to make my background sit back a little bit and help my image to stand out. It doesn't always work, but although I did one recently where the background was the sort of main feature, but it worked okay. And so, you know, if you do a really colourful background, it can stand out quite a lot. So what is this? This is opera rose, so I need something a bit darker. Let's go for cherry pink. It's quite bright though, isn't it? And where is it? That's the question. I think that's it. That's just cherry. If you, yeah, cherry and cherry pink are different pencils. There's the cherry pink. And I'm going to go into those corners with a little more intensity and then try and sort of fade it out. I can hear a lot of banging outside. I don't know what's going on. I'm sure it's nothing exciting. There's not normally anything exciting going on around here, which I think is a good thing. I'm going to sharpen my opera rose and then just finish off. Blend in these bits a bit more. Try and scumble it a bit more so that you can't see these stripes of colour. Even though I'm not that terribly fussed about that, because it isn't really obvious. And actually, in my very first picture that I did of this set, my background pencil decided it would do a few streaks of a really bright colour in the background. So it does a few streaks of red in the yellow background. So, you know, it is what it is. This page is now not going to look absolutely amazing because I notice that every time I look at it. But you can't erase them because they scratch into the paper. Okay, right. I am just going to grab my white and do a few final bits. Now, I'm not going to draw in these lines on the lemons. Those are supposed to be shine, and wax lemons are quite shiny, but if I go over them with the white, they will just vanish. So I'd rather they were there than not, so I'm going to leave them. I'm going to put a bit of shine on my bike though. I'm going to try and avoid those black lines and leave them there as well. I think it looks better, but you may not agree. Yeah, we're not going to put any on the box, it's not shiny. Yeah, there we go. So there is our penultimate picture. So we've only got one left. Yeah, I've enjoyed this page so far, so that's good. And one last picture and then on to something new. But for today, thank you for watching. Please tune in tomorrow for the very last one. Hoping that you have a really super day. Yes, please like, subscribe and comment as well. Thank you so much for your support and happy colouring.